What's wrong with you?
I'm trying to make sure my face look right in both screens, like center or something. Hey.
Black Bougie Brides featuring Kevin B. How y'all
Good.
Yeah, how are you?
It's Friday.
doing? I know. It's
It's 7
Friday.
p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
More like
It's like
59.
2 degrees, right?
Oh my gosh. So depending on where you're listening to us, we freezing. I know,
Yes.
I am
Make you not
beyond
want
my
to leave the house.
20 some
No.
degrees for real.
Yo, it is
Right.
really, really, really cold. But before we get into it and explain how we feel, we got Kodak Kev.
What's up? Cheers.
You sound far away, Kev. Say that one more time.
I said, "What's up? Cheers." Is my mic not
Got
on?
it.
Is this thing on?
Oh.
I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hush.
Hold on. I'll check. I'll double check.
Okay. And we got Miss J.
Hey, y'all.
And we got B the Rich Uncle.
What it do?
All right. So Bougie Babes, welcome to the den. We're gonna talk about how social media has changed our lives. We're the early 40 somethings. We were the original Facebook babies. It was like sophomore year, 04, 05,
College.
they rolled out
Mm-hmm.
Facebook. And when they rolled out Facebook, we were like, okay, what is this? But at the
But hold
time,
up. We did have
yeah,
MySpace, though. Don't act
we
like
had
we didn't have
Black
MySpace and the
Planet.
Black Planet. Right. We that old. So
But hold on. We even had, what is it? What's the AOL Google chat?
AOL, yes.
Yeah. AOL chat.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yes.
everything. You put up that
Yes,
away message and be
dangerous.
like, wow.
It was very dangerous in college. The
Right.
AOL
That
chat
was
in
the
college was
that was the
terrible.
first version of Shoot Your Shot.
What?
The
How about
AOL.
No.
no? You know what was a mess in college for me dealing with Facebook, because you could only be college students to join Facebook.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it was the honesty box was a problem for me on Facebook. That
I
means
don't
people
remember that.
they could message you anonymously.
You remember that?
Mm-mm.
Me either.
Yes.
That was,
And they
you
could
only
poke
had
you.
that feature, Erica. I don't think.
And they could poke you too. Y'all ain't never been poked on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I
You been
remember the
poked.
poke.
But
That
I
was
don't remember the
weird.
honesty box.
The poke was
It-
weird. That was
Right.
stoppage. Just
Because it was like, what does the poke mean?
right.
this,
Right.
listen. So in college, it was very much like a new world. Kevin, did you used to
Mhm.
get poked on the Facebook or the Book of Faces?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, maybe.
I remember Facebook when it came out, but it was when I was in high school. So
Wait.
yeah,
But you were in college when we were in college. I
Wait.
thought we
I
all
know,
started
but
the
I
same
remember.
time.
But
this is a
but
story
the,
he tells all the
but
time.
the high school that I went to, we had
Oh.
.edu email addresses. So it was still in like the prototype stage Facebook at that time. And I remember we
Okay.
could get on it at that time because we had our own like kind of like college email address at this
I
time.
thought Kevin was about to tell us a quick one, y'all. A fast tale.
I know that's right.
Look,
A quick one what? Like what?
like,
What's a
no,
quick
ain't
one?
no way you had it in high school.
No, I
Listen.
definitely had it in high school.
Now
I
let me tell
definitely
you, he
did.
good for a quick one. Okay, he good. He good
I
for a
don't know
quick
what a quick one
And
is.
if y'all don't know what a quick one means, it's a little lie.
No, I ain't telling her. Why do I have to lie about that? That is the truth.
It's just a little
That's the
feel.
truth. I need somebody from my high school to come on and tell the people that that's the truth. It definitely is.
So what year was you in high school? Because clearly we didn't finish
The
this
same
thing.
as y'all, but I'm just saying we had access to Facebook was new,
Okay.
and we had access to it because we had email addresses that were like we were in college. It was like we were in college because I went to a residential
Okay.
high school, so we were able to get on it.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So by the time you
So-
got the A&T, you was a pro at Facebook.
I mean, I don't think I ever utilized it for what it's supposed to
full
be used
potential,
for.
right?
Yeah, it's
Right.
been there,
Okay.
but I don't ever
Yeah,
really.
because you still don't really use it like that, do you, Kevin?
No, I don't.
No, right.
But you know what? Just because one thing I have learned, no shade to Kevin, but one thing I've learned is even if people don't post or anything like that, there are people that are watching every day from what you would think are very dormant accounts. And no, they are on there.
What they doing? Lurking?
Orbiting. They ain't posted a picture in 7 months.
And
but
ain't
they
liking no
on there.
motherfucking thing, right?
They not liking nothing, but they in your stories. They checking you out. You
Hold on,
might
but is
get
that a
little
hater?
Listen, don't get me started.
Is that what is that? Or are they just a secret supporter? What is?
Well, it might not be just you. It might, because I know people. I have a friend, a good friend. You guys know her. And she doesn't have any social media at all. She's in her mid-40s. She doesn't have any social media at all. No Instagram, no Facebook, no nothing.
But why you think that is?
We send pictures. It was something. I did talk to her about that. It was something. Every
Mhm.
now and then she needs the tea on stuff.
Yeah, she'll go look every now and then, but she won't put nothing. Like she doesn't have any, but she'll go look at social media accounts.
Well, let me say this. There is, as much as it has provided meaning to us in our generation, I guess, there are the majority of the population is not on social media. It's like 85% of the population is not on social media at all.
Really?
So yes.
Is this a research?
This is a fact. No, I didn't. No, I didn't make that up. I read it and I heard it. And I heard this. I feel like I heard it on The View because they were talking about people posting stuff on social media and a lot of political stuff. And the fact of the matter is, people sometimes get caught in the ideal that the voice of social media is the majority. And I have to always remind people, no, just because everybody on social media is saying it, that doesn't mean the whole world thinks that, because it's like 85% of the people that's not even on social media that do not care about it. So just because you hear something is a minority or what do they call it? Something that's on your feed or trending or whatever. That may be on social media, but that is not reflective of the world at large. So,
well, I don't know, because I will definitely say that if you go on TikTok, it is actually doing better than our regular local news and and national news.
Really?
Because the news networks are being impacted. It's very much censored. So you won't know what's happening in the world unless you start to type in certain keywords. That's why I say TikTok is really good about that, because you can just easily go see what's happening on that side of the world. So you have no idea who's really at war, what's happening sometimes because of what's, censorship.
But also too, with social media, you don't know what's going on in the world, because the new thing that's really getting on my nerves is the AI stuff. The AI.
What
Honey,
what
the
did
AI
Allen Iverson do to you? It's nothing wrong
Wow.
with Allen Iverson.
Yes, it's crazy. You don't know what you're looking at, if it's real,
Both
fake.
is
You gotta look
real.
for, a toe out of place.
Right.
You gotta look for crazy signs,
You do.
So
You gotta
threads.
how
listen.
is
You
this
gotta
helping
listen
us?
for it.
How is this
Huh.
helping us?
So
The
I think
AI.
it makes so
Visually.
I can see so visually I have an issue with it. So shout out to all of the organizations who had their founders day this week, even my own Alpha Kappa Alpha. Love it. But these AI photos, baby.
Honey, it's gone way too far.
Well, look, it used to be the super airbrushed, right?
Now they put them on whole new bodies. Like, what?
Baby, the face don't match the body, and the body don't match the face, baby. I was
Listen,
like,
we
now
all
gotta do
got
better
that.
than this.
We all got that one friend. You see their pictures, and you be like, "Damn, they airbrushed them." Fuck.
I had one photo shoot, and they airbrushed me, and this is when I used to have moles on my face. Baby, they brushed the moles off. You hear me? They was gone. Okay, you can't overbrush. Okay. And it was one brand I worked with one time too. They overbrushed, and other models, designers, everybody talked about me like a dog. I said I couldn't do nothing about it. They chose to do that.
You over there looking all angel and powdery.
Child, I just look like a computer bot. Just it was
They said
bad.
they
That's
you
what
look
those
like Angel
AIs
from Potomac. They said you look like that Angel
When
from
she got
Housewives of
cat, they call
Potomac.
her the catfish.
Mhm.
Right.
Then they call her the
Why
You
you
know
don't look
what?
like
And-
your picture?
Yeah, it didn't look like myself. It was really bad. It was really bad. But it happens. So now that we're like the social media babies, we were the first of the first. We were in college when it really launched. Now that we're in our 40s, how do y'all feel about social media? Do you feel like you can take a pause for 2 weeks without going into the app?
Oh, I don't know.
Definitely.
Yes, I could. I don't spend that much time. When I look at, you get your averages and things from your phone weekly. At least I do with the iPhone.
Oh,
And
okay.
I actually don't spend that much time
On social
on
media.
social media. Yeah.
It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad because I like to stream.
What's your
stuff.
average? Can we look at it now and see what your average is?
I know what it is because it tell me every morning, and I'm very disappointed in it because
Okay.
I'm constantly listening to stuff. I'm listening, checking stuff out. So it was like 12 hours, and I said, "See, that's not accurate."
A
Mhm.
day?
Oh, it is.
A day, Erica, that's more than
day.
a job. That's more than the 8-hour shift at your job.
Because I'll be listening to podcasts. I'll be, just listening and listening
So
and
podcast
listening.
falls on the social media.
Depending on
Oh.
how you're looking at it, I guess. If you're looking on it on Instagram or because is YouTube, that's not considered social media, is it? On the phone?
What is this?
YouTube.
I would consider YouTube an
Yes,
app, not
yes,
social media.
because-
Is that considered a social media?
Yes.
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
Like because you could still do the same things, even though you watching productions, you yourself could post and upload shorts and do all that.
Well, let me ask you, why are you disappointed in that?
Because it's
Why are you
tracking me.
disappointed?
Because it should be less.
That's
You want
right.
it to be
Thank you.
less. Well,
That's
what's the correct answer then? What answer do you feel
Because it's
like would
tracking
be
her.
would
Well,
be
you know
less?
what? I stopped giving a damn.
Okay.
Okay.
About everything
But-
in life.
Well,
you
I
know.
love
But
that.
I see it. But I see. But I can definitely say social media has changed the game. If you're out and about, instead of people asking you for your business card, they be like, "You got Instagram?"
Mm-hmm.
Quick, that's how they keep in contact.
But why do they do that?
Because they want to keep in
I
contact.
don't understand that.
That's
They
like
just
the
wanna
younger
share?
people.
That can slide in your DM.
Is it people our age doing it or like younger, like 20?
Everybody.
No, I feel like it's
Definite-
people our age too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Asking
feel
for
like
your
it.
social media. When
I
they
feel
first
like they
meet
do
you?
that instead of asking for a business card now. Like people don't
Mhm.
carry
Or even your
business
phone
cards
number.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, my
That's the
name
that's
your
the
number
and
no
to be
more.
honest, that's the if I meet somebody like randomly out, if I let's say I meet a stranger and we have a conversation and and I want to continue speaking to that individual, nothing romantic or anything, that's the first thing I'm gonna say is, do you have Instagram or do you have something? That's how you connect with the person.
To me, that's more private than giving your number. Because once someone's in your, because on your social media, like you post what you do, your family, like my social media is private. So to me, giving someone your social media is letting them more in your life versus like giving them your number. You can kind of control what they see, what you say, those type of things when you want to text, when you want to talk. But to me,
But
social
but
media,
So you
see,
feel like it's
that's
too
the
much access.
perspective of because you're on a private, you have a private account. I feel like it's, if I have a public account and I don't have a bunch of stuff up there, so I feel like it's, I feel like that's the safer than giving my actual number to somebody, is just giving them what I want them to see, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I don't know. It's tomato, because if somebody has your number, you can decide if you want to communicate with them versus if they have your social media, they could go through your, like for me, what I think is funny is that people go through your comments. Yeah, people will look at your comments and try to put your story together. That's what
Your comments is
funny.
okay. I'm confused. Your comments as in what? Like, what do you mean?
That
by
somebody else put on your picture?
Yeah. If they be like, you got a man, and I'll be like, no. But then they'll go through the comments to see if it's somebody.
People can search your comments. See, y'all teaching me something because I don't even comment like that. So people
Yeah, when you click on the picture and you click on comments, anybody can see the comments, Kevin.
They can see your comments.
But I don't barely comment at all. I mean, the most I'm gonna usually do is just like the picture.
Ain't nobody playing with you, Kevin. Nobody's playing with you, Kevin.
What does that mean? I'm just saying I'm not a commenter like that. That's why I'm asking. Because
not the comments you make, Kevin. The comments people make under your picture.
Johnny's.
I'm not doing this with y'all tonight.
Kevin.
Let me get my
yes, Erica. No, I'm not.
Kevin
What's
is
Kevin
right there.
I don't know.
You know what we saying. You know what the hell we saying. Your comments. I need a picture. He know. I'm not doing
People don't really be writing a whole bunch of comments under my picture though. So
but if you did have somebody comment and they was like, you know what, you look so nice in your photos, a psychopath can come in and be like, so I wonder who this is commenting on your photo.
No.
Y'all never had that in relationship, minus Johnny.
Yes, but no, but it's the word that you said, a psychopath.
Psychopath. Yo, I used to date this guy. This is when the early Instagram days. This was like right when I was starting to model. He did not appreciate me for nothing. Like he was a terrible ass dude. And he would not give me compliments. I mean, he was horrible. So I went to Miami with my friends that year and I took a picture on the beach. And I posted it not thinking anything about it. He was in the comments like a bathing suit picture on the beach, just laying on my side, head propped up, bow. He was like, yeah, I see what you're doing. And I know why you're doing it. But you look nice.
Oh.
Okay, so what does that mean? I know why you're doing it.
He was a psychopath. He was crazy.
Because he was insinuating that she was sending subliminal messages.
Like I was looking for a compliment. If I'm gonna post it, I don't mind sharing it.
Oh, like you're fishing for a compliment.
So
she said it like Cardi B said it.
He was trying to humble me the whole time. Like the whole time he was trying to humble me. And so Instagram was just getting started. So even as I was starting to put modeling stuff up, oh my God, it was terrible. It was not good. And he would be in the comments for every single photo, every single one. So let me just say this for the women and the men. If you're dating somebody and they don't show you any love, and then they go on your social media to monitor and critique who's writing you, let that go. That's like crazy to me. Just crazy. It can get you into a lot of stuff. Let me just say that.
All over the comments and people tracking comments. I think it's ridiculous.
Yes, who has time for that?
Happened to me before. But somebody say, who is so and so and so in your comments? And I'm like, woo.
Yeah.
So then I got to go. Because I won't even reading into. I'm trying to see what the fuck you see because I don't see it. You know. What I'm
Yeah.
Right.
You
Right.
sitting there looking crazy,
right.
or better
And then
yet,
you gotta
or
defend some bullshit that don't even exist. You like
they don't even it has anything to do with you. I got
and
the
it
same
into
dude.
a stanky argument, and you just be
Yes.
like, for real, this what we
No.
gonna
Right.
do today.
Let me tell
That's
you
called
how.
making something out of nothing.
Right.
Like,
Can
let me
I
tell
ask
you,
y'all? Can I ask y'all? So, how do you respond to? Because my thing is, so what do you say to that when somebody asks you a question like, "Who is that person?"
You
in your
respond
comment?
honestly, like I don't know who the fuck it is, and if I do, I what?
I'm gonna just tell you the truth. It got so bad. It got so bad. Now, mind you, this man was trying to humble me every chance he got. Like, I knew it was not gonna last long at one point because it was so bad.
He was
Men
jealous of
began
you.
to comment, but it was women and men. They would say, "Oh, you look great," and I would say, "Thank you" to everybody. To everybody. He would come back and say, "Why did you say thank you to this person, and this person?"
Mm.
And I would sit there like, "Why do you care?" I'm telling everybody thank you. Oh, I can't thank the men who commented, but I can just thank the women. It was absolutely ridiculous. Really bad. Mm-hmm.
But Kevin
You know,
ain't
I
never
just-
had that happen.
I
Kevin is
haven't.
looking confused.
I am. Like, I just.
So, Kevin, have you ever dated anybody and then you could see, eventually Instagram got so good. Hey, what's up, Mo? Have y'all ever, and tell us in the comments. I see we got people on Instagram too. Please tell us in the comments. Have you, I think it was Instagram that started doing this. You were dating somebody and you could start to see who they like on social media. Like,
Oh
you
yeah,
can see
the
their
pictures they
likes.
like. Yeah, they had to cut that off. Oh, that was bad.
I
Who
think
they
you
like?
you could
Ye-
still see that.
Who they like?
You see that now?
Yes.
I am so
So-
lost. Like, what does that mean? Who they
So-
like? What does that mean?
You can see
Like who they
what
like the
posts your
likes,
friends like.
the hearts, Kevin, on social media.
If they like
If
a
you hit-
picture or if they like a
No,
Yeah.
and we're
video.
talking about
Yes.
Kevin,
Okay.
Kevin,
Oh.
now, Kevin, you acting like, and I'm
I
not
am
even that. So,
Janice, this is not acting. I literally don't know what y'all are talking about. I don't.
This is
I
not
don't.
activist. This is real
Kevin,
life.
like, what you mean? Who they like?
Because the way she said it, she was like, they can see who you like. How do they know who you like? Is what I'm thinking to myself. So they can see in your brain? Like what
Wait.
Get me out of here.
I'm going. Let me grab my bag.
Kevin.
I'm just I'm trying
So
to follow.
talking about likes, I think I saw this on social media like a hot comment.
Shit.
So is it okay? So we talk about likes, people seeing who you like. You following us now, right, Kevin? We talking about likes.
Yes, likes on
Okay.
pictures
So
and
is it
videos.
okay? Right. Is it okay for your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, you guys have a relationship to like the opposite sex pictures that's obviously like bait, like fish bait. You know what they call them, thirst traps
How you
on
How you
social
know what a
media.
thirst trap is?
Come on now, you acting like Kevin, Brandon.
No,
No, I know what a thirst trap is.
No. A nice
You know
picture
the-
might not be a thirst trap.
No, we're not talking about nice. We talking like obviously like thirst traps.
Erica, what's a thirst trap?
All right.
Yeah. What's a thirst trap?
Because since y'all just want to be weird about what this is,
Right.
No,
why they gotta be
I don't.
weird? Why
Y'all
do
might
they
say a
have to
thirst
be
trap
weird?
is one
So
thing.
basically, what Johnny's is saying is when you see somebody you like or your significant other liking photos of half-naked people, breast, butt,
Men or women.
body out. Yes, anybody, breast, butt, abs, whatever out. Just people be fake working out in the gym with the video. Like I be working out for real. That's why
So
I have a lot of
that
videos.
will bother you?
I'm gonna be honest.
No, we're asking the question. Like, how do you feel about it? Like, what's your rule of thumb?
So for me, I
Mhm.
it's a stutter step. You're scrolling minding your business, and then you see a big booty girl or a big breasted girl, and then you see your man has liked it, but you have to understand this is a community photo. This is a photo, a video where she's trying to impress the world, but it does make you feel like, why is your tail liking this? But you know, I had to step back because if it's something I see on my timeline that look nice, I'm gonna like it too. So I can't. But I feel like men, they like certain photos and like their algorithm is jacked. Like that's majority of their algorithm versus mine is dogs, food, travel, fashion, and every now and then a man in the gym. You know, so I think, you know, my future husband is not gonna have issues with me, but I believe when you date a man and y'all friends on Instagram, he is liking them big nasty cracks.
Wait,
they show crack on Instagram?
It's crazy. It's like she said, it's clickbait. But why you? I mean, if you know it's clickbait, then is it worth the argument?
You know what? You want to know what the argument is?
What if he liked it before he knew you? Is my thing.
No, it's fresh.
No, we're talking about like during the relationship, Kevin.
But you know where the issue comes in? When the motherfuckers comment.
Now that's taking it too far.
That's when you got a problem.
I guess my thought is the energy behind it. Like I don't know. I don't really have an issue. Like I don't think like anything on Instagram, unless something about sports sometimes, you know, we might send, but I guess my concern would be is the energy behind it. Like, why would you take the energy to like a picture, comment about it? Like, what are you getting from that?
What you want from her?
Right.
Attention.
Like, what's the point?
Attention.
You know, so
that's it.
What you want? You know what I'm saying? What you want from her? Because you know what's crazy to me is sometimes the comments that the men make throw me off. You know, it's like,
give me an example of what they say.
All kinds of stuff.
And then what
look, now you telling on yourself. So now you be going through.
But then what? No, if too.
Like, yeah, that's what I caught that too. I was like, so you're a comment reader, is what?
No. If y'all even, you know, if
I'm not a comment reader, I
don't look for the comments. I don't.
Some stuff you gotta go to the comments because the comments.
I never do. People always have to tell me. People always have to tell me. Did you see the comments? Blah, blah. People always have to summarize it for me. I don't go to the comments. I look at the post. I laugh. Even if it's a meme, I laugh at whatever the content is and go on about my business.
Now, sometimes I don't. Most of the time, I don't go to the comments, but some posts. You have to go to the comments because the comments is what makes the post. So some posts, when I look at it, I'm like, let me check these comments out because I know it's about to be
you got to tell me to do that because if you send me something and you don't say, look at the comments, I won't know to do it and I won't. So.
Okay, so let's bike up. Did we read the comments on Facebook back in the day?
Yeah, we did because that's where the mess was. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's where people were saying too much and other people was reading.
But back in the day, people didn't care back in the day because Facebook was new and people didn't really have no coof about it. Like people would just be saying crazy stuff.
So I even go back and look at about it.
That's true, but it's some manners, some type of manners. Like we have some, you know, set rules. I think where back in the day, we were all novice at it, so it was all new. Like even things I go back and say, like, what was I thinking when I posted?
We definitely learned you don't type in all caps.
This status is crazy right now. It don't even make sense.
Maurice said comments are where the real stories are told and explained. That's true. Sometimes you gotta go to the comments to get all the. Just to make the story to make sense. And sometimes if it's a funny video, the comments are sometimes just as
you gotta if you say something to me, you gotta lead with that. You gotta tell me you're gonna have to read the comments because otherwise I use social media as a tool. You know, it's entertainment and I use it for what I need it for, but then I get off of there. So I try to get on, get off, and go on about my business. I got life going on, so I don't have a lot of time to be on there.
Okay.
So
get them together.
Okay, I'm sorry,
okay.
Kevin. Wait a minute.
Okay,
I'm meant to say Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who? I didn't say nothing. I was just trying
Talking
to.
about Kevin.
Oh.
Kevin sound
Brandon
sound
sitting
like
over there like, now why am I in it? What,
Right.
Kevin sound like an old man talking about. I
I
just get
got
on there
life. I got
I-
business to say.
like
yeah.
a grandpa at this point. I just get on there. I do what I gotta
read.
do.
Look, I read
It's
the
my
newspaper,
tool,
and I
and
come
I get
on.
on now because
Right.
I got my life.
Oh, it's my life.
Once I get off the shitter, that's it. Look.
Pretty much.
It
Once
ain't
that
nothing but
toilet
death
is
and
flushed,
dying
I
on
got to
Facebook.
go. I got to get
Right.
back to it. So,
But no, for real though, when I see the people like that I'm connected to, they're from different like tribes I used to be a part of. If that makes sense, like you got the home crew, you got the high school crew, you got the college crew, you got the ones you used to work with, you got your hater ass friends, then you got your close friends. And so when you read the news feed, you be like, damn, this like the newspaper. It's giving me all the highlights of the people that I really want to know what the fuck is going on. And every now and then somebody hit you with a Kevin. Oh, look at the comments. Look at this picture. And you be like, what? It's
Right.
Like,
Facebook is the
Right.
Facebook is the one. Facebook is where all the bombs go off. Facebook is where
the arguments happen.
Oh my gosh, when G-Ho
let me ask you
2025
this.
launched, that was Facebook was like a mess.
Let me ask you all, since we're talking about social media, what is your social media of choice? Like, what do you use the most? What do you spend the most time on? And what do you spend the least time on?
Okay, can I go first?
Go ahead, Brandon.
Facebook, Instagram, my most. TikTok, least. I'm just getting into like Snapchat though. I feel
that's
like
still going on. I thought the president shut that down.
What you be doing on a snippety snap? Ooh,
nothing. I just got into it.
I need to go in there and check some things out because people say they on Snap.
Yeah,
and I'm like, don't it disappear?
It lit.
I used to be on Snapchat, but it deactivated because I didn't use it. It just deactivated.
It sounds familiar. This sounds familiar, Johnny.
Yes.
Yeah, Johnny's.
Okay.
Right. But for me, I like Facebook to keep up with like high school friends, college friends, like to see statuses. But Instagram to me is more like a if you want to just stroll down, like if you want to look at fast videos, get inspiration for fashion, places you might want to eat, it's just like quick videos that you can kind of just find. So if I'm just scrolling and not looking for like anything important, per se, I'm on Instagram. But if I'm trying to catch up on what's going on, like with people in my hometown, friends, family, whoever, that's what I use Facebook for, just to keep up with people. See my Facebook nephews and nieces, Facebook, watch kids grow up on Facebook.
Mauritius asks, have you ever looked at the comments of a picture of your ex?
No.
Wait, like, let me tell you, I was actually talking to one of my friends about this. I told him I looked at his comments. I feel like we were still talking, and I looked at his comments and I got mad and was like, I can't do this no more.
Why? See, that should have told. That was a telltale sign right then.
So you the psychopath that we're talking about at the beginning. You're the one. You're the one.
Because I would go to
you started looking at the comments.
Because when you leave a comment, you're in the comments on Instagram. You're in the comments.
I wouldn't know that because I don't leave no comments. So I wouldn't know that.
Sure. So when you go to make the comment, you're right there. So as you're about to tell,
and they notify you too.
You're trying to tell your dude he look good. And it's a damn rhinoceros right there in the comments too, telling them he look good.
Rhinoceros. Now I thought they were extinct.
Wow.
Man. No, they still here. What you talking about?
So you don't want nobody else to compliment yours because
I naturally just don't want. I didn't want
about it. You don't want nobody that ain't a compliment.
Well, no, it just depends. Now, if it's an established person in a relationship, then nobody should be.
You don't want
if
nobody.
But if they don't know he in a relationship, you can't get mad if
Tell
people
the story.
because they don't know.
So
If
here's
they
the
don't
deal.
know, they don't know.
Here's the deal.
She don't give a damn.
And this is just shade.
Oh.
I don't
Mhm.
care. What made me mad, and my friend listens to this. I know this is gonna be a mess.
It's okay. We can cut it
Tell the
out.
truth. Shame the devil.
Woo! I just got mad because I feel like they didn't look like what I thought they would look like. The fans just look like damn.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Okay, so you mad?
But
'cause the
Erica,
people
is that can he control that? Can
Yeah.
he control what they look like?
Yes.
No.
How
Yes.
he can how? Explain to us how he
Yes.
can
You can
control what they
control your social media
Because-
friends. No, you
Because
can't.
it was more than one that looked like what the hell is going on here. So I got mad.
Wait a minute. How you know that you just ain't the alpha of that bun?
So Erica, so I don't believe Erica because she knows she's seen a couple. Erica's saying that, but she saw a couple baddies. If she saw a couple baddies in those comments, she still be like, "Why they?"
You know,
trying-
and me and Johnny are very honest with each other. I would be like, "Oh, look at her. Okay, let me show you what
Wait.
time I would be like, "Okay, she is bomb. Let
Well,
me."
wait a minute, Erica.
But
You think everybody look like roaches?
Yes.
It wasn't
Yes.
roaches.
Yes. Roaches and dusty and crusty.
Yeah. No, I'm not even
And
joking.
some type
Like,
of animal. Some
I
type of
was-
animal.
I mean, love him. Look, but it was just I struggled looking at the other comments.
I'm still
I
at
was
the
like,
original
wait a
question.
minute,
How does he
what?
have control over what they look like? Is what I'm saying.
Because I mean, like our regular life, Kevin,
I
we
want to hear this. too.
attract
Uh-huh.
an audience. Okay.
Do we attract who we are?
Yeah.
But also, people who we go to
But-
high school with, college with, they could just be people, you know.
Yes.
People you were around
These
at that certain
were,
time.
these were all D-level booty models.
What? Say that again,
was-
real quick.
They would be in their drawers and all they pictures. All of them be in their drawers, booty crack out, everything looking crazy. And one day I just told him, I said, after the fact, it was after the fact. I said, listen, you know, I naturally unfriended you, but it was easy to do it because the other people that was in the comments made me mad. I just couldn't take it. I was like, I'm looking at these women and I was just beyond myself. But love him down. But I was like, what is that? What is that?
I am so enlightened by this conversation. I had no idea that there is a full-on analysis of what the people look like that comment on a photo that I may post or that anybody may
certain
post.
people though. No,
It blow your mind.
People will go in on you. So say somebody said, you know, it's a lot of things that people say on Facebook that people may not agree with, right? So say certain people on Facebook, you may go to their comments, Kevin, and then depending on what you say, if you don't agree, they'll then go look at your profile and say, I know you're not talking, you look like da 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 da. Like, you know, they just start going.
People that just want to ruffle feathers and just want to create internet beef.
Yes.
Well, I ain't got time for the internet beef. So that's why that's probably why I'm never in the comments, because I don't have the time for it. I do not.
Right.
Well, you know, it happens, but I feel like I've grown a little bit, but that was one situation where I had a hard time. I was like, what is going on?
And what platform was that on? Did you tell us?
Instagram.
Okay, is that your favorite? Do you spend the most time on Instagram, or what do you?
Probably
Do you feel like you spread your time equally between? Because I feel like you're out of us four. I feel like you're the most. What's the word? Expert at
look at what Maurice wrote. Maurice, get out of my head. He said, have you ever been attempted to comment on a hello beautiful, hello handsome comment on a post of someone that you were in a relationship with? Let me tell you something, Maurice. I have grown a lot. But even back in the day, the most that you will get from me is a screenshot of it, send it to the person, be like, you gonna answer this?
So
They
if
said
that's the
hello.
case, should they delete it if they're in a relationship, or should they make it known that they're in a relationship so people won't be posting these things, or that doesn't matter anymore?
Is that really that offensive for somebody to say hello, beautiful, hello, handsome, regardless if you're in a
Yes.
relationship?
If it's not like your grandma, your aunt, uncle, somebody like that,
Yeah.
some random
You
guy or
know,
random.
they can't get
No.
you can't receive a compliment from somebody if you're
Listen
in a
here.
relationship.
Listen, let me tell you
Kevin, do
something.
you know that's like
Let,
the opening line for
yep.
people who are
Cheating.
trying
You
to?
don't have to respond. I'm just saying you can't receive a is what I'm saying. Somebody.
No, it's not your fault you received the compliment, but basically that's not respectful. So if somebody's putting it on your page
Oh,
and they know
okay, I
you're in a
got you.
relationship, they're not being respectful.
And if
They're
they
kind
know
of
you're in a relationship, then yeah,
right.
that's a foul. But if they don't know, if you're not that public of a person, and somebody says, "Hi, beautiful, hi, handsome," whatever the case that is, you expect for the person that you're involved with to set them straight and say, "Hey, I can't." What?
Mm-mm.
Well, what do you expect them to say? What
No.
you tell me? What do you expect them to do?
I would probably just delete the message.
Oh,
Oh, that's
you don't feel like that's a little. That's
no, that's not
okay.
nasty. You being respectful to your relationship.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. And let me tell you, even though I might sound crazy saying I seen them other pictures and they looked hot ass men.
Because we're just supposed to say thank you.
But you
You
can't
don't have to
really
say anything at all. Is
you
what
can't
I'm
really
saying.
engage with those because
Right.
what I have experienced is when men do come in the comments, and if I am talking to somebody, they'll be like, they will act, you know what, in the past it has happened. They'd be like, so who is such and such? Like, and then if
They'll
they're a
call your
repeat,
bluff.
if
They'll
they're
try
a
you.
repeat commenter, they'll be like, so what, y'all used to talk or something? I mean, don't get it twisted. Just because me and Johnny's are up here telling it like it is, men do the exact same thing. The assessment of your profile, they're looking at your comments.
So wait, you're not being honest?
Who ain't being honest?
Me and Kevin.
I plead the fifth
I am.
and half.
I mean,
I am too.
What you think? I'm making it up.
So we supposed to go?
Well, Kevin, I don't think you really use social media like that. So
I really.
I don't know.
I will say I use social media, but I don't still see all the comments.
Okay.
So Marie said they know. They have looked at many of your other pictures and have seen you with your partner. Oh, and that's if you have your partner.
That's if you post your partner. Some people don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's right.
So that's another question. So what about that? Posting your partner. What are you guys saying?
I feel like this episode is gonna start some arguments.
It already has.
It's gonna be some arguments.
Posting your partner on social media.
Nobody arguing.
I feel like that's such a question from college days. Like at 41, I'm 41. I don't know. We should if that's you should be a thing about posting your partner on social media. Like new relationships, all those things I get. You want to make sure something is gonna be, lasting before you just start posting people. But I think when you solidify your relationship, solidify everything, I don't see anything wrong with. I think if you post other things that's important to you, like family members and things like that, then I do think you should be posting your significant other.
Okay,
I agree with that.
That's a rich perspective from somebody who's very married and very solidly sound in their relationship.
But that's the key word.
But as a single person, when do you post? And I feel like we talked about this. We've touched on this briefly before, but when do you post somebody? And do you post them because I'm not a poster. So even if I was with somebody, I don't even post my damn stuff like that. So
right. Well, that's understandable. I think it all depends on the person and their use of social media. If you're a type of person, you put everything on social media, but then you don't put your significant other. I don't know. I think that looks kind of weird in my opinion. But if you're the type of person that barely posts, then I wouldn't expect you to always have your significant other up there because you barely post anything. You kind of post here and there. But if you're the type of person that put everything on social media and then you don't post, like you have some people don't put their kids on social media until they get older and things
Come
like
on,
that. Like, you
Blanket.
know, they don't
I
put the
feel like that's
baby face.
respectful.
Right. So it's all, I mean, really, who cares? You can do what the hell you want to do, really, at the end of the day.
You
Well,
Like,
can.
yeah,
So
no,
basically,
you
you're
can't.
saying now it's no rules for social media,
It
though it's
really
called
isn't. But
social
if
at
you
this
media.
asking
age,
me, if you asking me
But
for
your
me
opinion is
and
yeah.
my opinion,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you gonna see, you gonna see. I'm not saying I'm post my significant other every post, but there's gonna be posts with them, especially if you think you have children together. What, you gonna cut them out the picture with your children,
No, you're gonna make
So
it. It's gonna
right,
be clear that they exist. Now,
right.
Erica,
no,
for
I think
someone like
you need to ask Brandon.
Oh,
oh, okay, all right. Well, excuse
He's
me,
very
Brandon.
quiet, and
I'm
we
not
have to
quiet.
ask you.
Oh,
Okay.
what's the question on the floor? What is it?
I was about to ask her
Oh,
when does she feel like it's appropriate, because Janice's key words were, solid, when you're solid in your
solid.
relationship. So what
All
is
I kept
Solid
hearing,
as
time
a
frame?
rock.
Solid as
all I kept
a
hearing was solid.
We build it up, we build it up, we build it up. Now we're posting.
All right. So
December.
the key word is so the key word is solid.
Solid. You gotta be solid.
When is that time frame for you that you are solid, that you are ready to post someone?
Brandon.
So though I post a lot on social media, I have never been in a situation where I felt compelled to post the person that I was dealing with at the time, because we
Hold
were
up. Brandon, you've
solid.
never hold up. Hold up.
She didn't let him get the whole thing
She said,
out.
So Brandon, you've never posted a significant other on social media. Never posted.
you probably have, but didn't identify them.
Oh, well, yeah, because I like, everybody I deal with, we friends first, right?
Whatever.
Brandon. Moving on.
Moving on.
I mean, shit.
Let me
I
tell
can take a
you.
picture with
The-
Erica
the-
and the whole world go crazy.
Let
Like,
me tell you.
"Ooh," and we done did this for 20 years. Like,
Yeah,
what?
Brandon is right. Every time we take a freaking picture and
Right.
we would post it, oh my gosh, it
Right.
was just every time. It's
It
like
was calamity in the world.
who that is.
Right.
That's
And I'm just
Brandon.
like, it's the same picture, just we done aged a little bit. Might look a little bit different.
We look
Really?
great.
Like, thank you. You do too.
And so I think Brandon also has a radioactive social media. So we are at different levels.
What does that mean?
Janice's
Is that a
social
positive or a
media
negative
is
word?
she's spunky. She's giving dope mama activity.
Right.
Like it would have to be something crazy for her profile to just go haywire. I believe Brandon and I have more of a radioactive community on our social media. Because if I was ever to like post my boo, listen here. I know.
Shit
I
would go
know I would probably have to turn my phone off
off. Absolutely.
for
People
like
gonna
an
be
hour
asking
or two.
questions for sure.
Yeah, I would have to leave it alone for a while because it would be too much. It would just be way too much. I feel like people would come out of woodwork. It would just be a lot. And I've even told, I've even said, hey, if we ever go social media official, whatever, you have to close your account, like lock it. Cause I did it one time.
Does that make it real when you? So
Yes,
there's different levels to the dating. So we dating, right? I'm just asking because I don't know, but you're dating. You make it official. We together. Do we post when we together? Do we post when we engage? Or do we post before we about to get married? Like, what's the
you post when we, when we start taking trips and having family events together, because that's when shit done got real.
It's real. Once you put it out there, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
But you know what? When you know, I hate the psychology behind it. Maurice said, is it appropriate time to change your status to in a relationship or complicated, or just leave it? I'll leave it blank.
Where do you
until
do
I get
that at?
married.
Where would you
I
put that
am.
at?
On Facebook. On Facebook. I'm not doing anything. Because I used to post the guys I dated sometimes. And I remember this one guy I was dating. He remembered, his brain was so good. He remembered 10 years back. He was like, so what happened to him? I'm like, well, how did you know that? He was like, I saw it.
Relationship with?
It was just we took a picture. I mean, maybe 2 pictures together. He remembered his name. He wanted answers, and I was like, "This is crazy. I don't have to tell you anything."
Now, that was a psychopath. I don't think he
knew. He knew. So, I haven't posted a man. One boo, I just said happy birthday in my stories one time, and he had exes go to his page, like his pictures, just to let him know that they were there.
That's bad.
You know, it's just the psychology behind it is insanity. But I don't know what I would do.
So what's the pettiest thing you did on social media, on Facebook?
Oh, how'd we get here?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I feel like this is when you need to pull Brianna up on the show, because I feel like college, we were horrible on Facebook.
You just called her out like that. She still got
that's my girl. Yeah, she know what it is. I don't know. I would have to have a third party or even Toya come in and talk about it. And Johnny's and I have never done anything ratchet on social media. You know, if anything, we just share screenshots.
She's good.
Yeah, we share screenshots. Like, look at this. This don't make no damn sense.
Right.
But I don't know.
So you ain't never wrote something on the bottom of somebody's picture or nothing that was kind of like, damn, like you about to fight, or you know, like.
No, but I've dated people who've done that. I was dating this guy one time, and it was a guy from college that would always comment, and I was just like, can you please stop commenting on my stuff? Because the guy I'm dating is losing his mind to the point where they were in the comments battling each other, talking about the next time I'm in North Carolina, I'm gonna come see you.
What?
I'm like, what? They were battling. I mean, it got so bad. I can't even get into it. It was horrible. It was really bad. I just need to get married and be done with all of this. That would be fantastic.
Dating is, Facebook really messed up dating. Social media messed up dating.
Really?
Because you could do your research. You can do your research,
and you can get to think you know a person and you have no idea. Mm-hmm. Or you think you got options that you really don't have.
You're right. Because them people take that one cute profile pic, right, and then you see them in person. Ooh, Jurassic Park.
Okay, so do all of us look like our profile picture?
Tell the truth.
Yes.
I mean, I agree.
You agree, Johnny?
I agree. I do.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't think. I don't think I look like my profile picture sometimes, because my hair is different in my profile picture. But
you look the same. But if we saw you in a lineup, we would know that was you.
Oh yeah.
You know,
because they Johnny's and Erica hair be different too.
All the time.
Who look different? Oh yeah,
our hair. He saw our hair look different. Yeah.
Okay, so Maurice said, which one of y'all photos have gotten the most attention?
Probably Erica, or I would say Erica, not me.
He's saying like which photo, like which one of your
photos.
I would say, and believe it or not, I try to tell Nick that we could have a market on social media, because people do like to see people with their husbands. It's something about seeing the women with their husbands or significant others. people really do like that. Like they like to see the men doing things, I guess they think right, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a market for that. So a lot of times when I post videos with me and Nick, I think those do get, like on TikTok and stuff, like those do get more attention than just, or with my family. Like people
It's
like to see those
lifestyle.
things. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
lifestyle
There's definitely
post.
a market
It's
for that.
giving joggers. She by
Right. Because
Sheree.
even,
Like
what's that couple that's
lifestyle.
breaking, the couple that's breaking up,
Desmond and
the light
somebody.
skin couple. Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
breaking up?
It's this couple. I didn't follow them. I think they might be
Oh,
a little younger than us. I wasn't paying
Right.
attention.
And he done found allegedly the girl that he picked or cheating or whatever with don't look nothing like the wife.
Mm-mm.
And
Comment.
that's what okay. Listen, see, that's why social media messes it up.
Right.
Because when you see the other person that they done cheated on you with, and they look totally different from you, it throws your life off. I'm telling, it just throws your life off because you're like, am I even your type? My God.
That's the thing. I think as we get older, it's more than just appearances. It's how a person makes you feel.
Mm-hmm.
But these
so it's like an emotional cheating.
But the crazy part, though, Brenda, I hear you on that. But it's crazy because we think about temporary feelings. Yeah, somebody can make you feel good for this minute, but how long is those feelings really gonna last?
Yes.
And so I think we got to be very careful as people, as humans, that we get, and that has a lot to do with social media too. Like we like things so instant now, things that are not, even looking at social media, everything's not real. We're looking at all the good, we never really look at the bad. And so I think it kind of sway how people react in real life. If we're talking about how social media make people feel, I think sometimes the reality of things are not taken in consideration anymore, like real realities, because of what people see on social media. So, someone can make you feel good temporarily, but is that going to last, forever? So,
yeah,
that's the crazy part. People do get caught up in social media.
Listen, let me read.
So when you say that reminds me, this is what I'm constantly telling people, at least in my family, that when we have been blessed to have been around before social media and now with social media. And so when I say that I use it as a tool, I literally just use it as that. Like, I don't want to ever get too caught up in it because it was not here one day and then it was here the next day and it could be gone the next day, because how many different platforms of social media have started and then came and went. And just like I ain't
gonna do it.
Just like the invention of the internet and everything that comes and go, I don't want people to get too dependent on it and then something happens and then you don't know how to function in real life. So that's why I just try to limit the amount of time that I spend on it or my engagement with it. I could do a little bit better. I could post a little bit more, but I use it for what I can use it for, and I go on about my business. And I feel like everybody else should do that too, to not get too attached to it, because it's constantly changing. Even with the AI, you don't even know if stuff is real and stuff like we got to be engaged with the real life sometimes.
The real world, yeah. Actually, pick up the phone, call somebody.
Yes.
Roderick said, "Did social media mess it up? I think it helped, gave us more options."
We kind of touched on that. All options ain't good options.
Right.
You're right. Because it's superficial. It's real superficial. You just gotta know how to move it along.
I feel like it makes things more accessible to us, and that also influenced why we're in such a fast-paced culture now, like why everything is so instant, because we had such accessibility whereas before, like even when you think about the music industry, before we didn't have streaming, you had to wait for the album to come out, you had to wait months for the album to come out, had to wait for the video to come out. Now
you had some anticipation, and it taught us patience too. Like I was just talking to somebody back in the day, y'all remember having the phone book? And then you had to look somebody's number, look up somebody's address. You
had to wait till 7 o'clock with the free nights and weekends.
Right, that was being nosy. That was being nosy back in the day. Just looking up somebody's phone number. That was considered being nosy. Looking up their address, like you We didn't even have cars to go to their house, but we was looking them up. Now it's like everybody can just look into and know what think they know about you. Like it's not as hard as it was back in the
But
day
but
to
my
know
aunt
people information.
mentioned something like, is it
Hmm.
just because you're trying to sell business?
Right.
Like they could be trying to say, hey, this is the best life to live, but is it?
Right.
And Maurice said, I don't
Because think
accept
about
work.
how that whole couple
I don't
situation,
either.
everybody was like looking at them and was like, oh, I want that kind of love.
Right.
They look so perfect. They living together. They had this fairy tale story.
Right.
That
That
we
be
all
all the
like,
couples on social
right.
media, all the
And now
influencers.
you see how fraudulent their relationship was.
Hmm. But
bad.
in their defense, right? Not this just them, just in general, nobody posts really negative things. I mean, we do have some people that's just negative, and every time you go on their page, you know, you're just gonna see some negative
It's
stuff,
gonna be
and you're
Yeah.
like, well, dang, how many? Like, we get you got haters, you might say it once, but if you saying it every day, that's just crazy, right? But so we do have those people, but nobody's
Yeah.
really posting negative on social media. You're posting like great moments in
Exactly.
your life. You're
You're
posting
posting
happy
the
things.
highlight reel.
Right. So for people to say, "Oh, we thought they were perfect," but people think that about everybody on social. If you just going by their social media pictures, because you're not posting the ugly moments on social media. Nobody really is, you know.
Because God
So
forbid you get up there crying, they're gonna dog you.
right. So
Well, I was gonna
me,
say you're not posting the ugly moment. Somebody else may be posting your ugly moment, but you're
right,
not posting your ugly moment.
right.
It's your
So
many
for
times-
me,
How many times we go back and look at the fights? Oh, she got
right.
mollywop. You know what I'm saying?
I scroll. It hurts my heart when I see that stuff on social media. I
Really?
don't like looking at that. Like I don't know. It's just something about it.
It's too much. Yeah, it's
too
not
much.
it's
Barbaric.
yes,
Right.
it
Yes.
is. So
Yeah.
y'all are
I-
killing it. Mhm.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Catherine. Go ahead, baby.
I recognize what social media brings and what we can get from it. I just don't want people to lose what we had before. Like you
Right.
said, being able to look up people's number, being able to speak to people person to person. I don't want you to lose that in case it ever does go away. That's all I'm
I
trying
mean,
to say.
but our numbers in a book anymore. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Reality is it's not. It's just, you know. Who
number
But
do
I-
you remember now? You remember you used to remember all your
I
friends'
still.
numbers?
It's
Who
certain
number do you
numbers I
remember now?
still
Can you
have.
can you recite my number now? I remember your number.
I
I
know
remember
my
your number
parents'
when we was in
numbers.
college.
That's it.
everybody remembered my number because it was the repetitive numbers. It was
Mhm.
I don't
it was
remember numbers.
literally Brandon. It was the most repetitive number in the world, and I gave it up after college.
I still
gave
remember
that
my
number.
grandmother's phone number, home line, and my home line, like where I grew up. Those are two numbers I know. And Nick.
Of course.
But I
Meow.
was like, it's just like that. It was in my grandmother's name. She calling again. She calling us.
Ooh, you was bugging the house, girl. You was bugging mama. You was
Is that what
bugging.
was said? She calling again.
She calling again.
Well, I love
Dang.
it. I think we need to write down everybody numbers just in case, because we had the earthquake that time. I was able to use a landline.
Hold on.
And I was able to call from a landline, but if I did not, and it had to be a corded
Landline.
Yes, you need to remember these people's phone numbers and figure out what you're gonna I feel like people should just think about what if the internet go down one day. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Right.
Verizon. So what the hell are you gonna do when the internet go down? What are you gonna? Because back in the day, we had payphone. We had options.
We all gonna be SOL. Ain't nothing we gonna better do.
They said they might put the payphones back and they're gonna be free.
No, it's nothing we can better do.
Would y'all be scared to use them because of germs?
Yes, honey. Whoa.
It got the COVID on it.
Y'all remember those three-way calls? I remember being in elementary school. We'll be three-way calling. We'll be singing TLC on the phone and all kinds of
It
stuff.
was
Just
used for
craziness.
blasphemy.
Oh,
It was
Lord.
blasphemy. So Maurice said, do you all know of someone that has social media? They never post their own stuff, but just a bunch of reposts of other people. Yeah.
Right. That's
Mhm.
crazy. Now they're
It's
just trying to make money probably off of social media.
it's people who, like on Facebook, they don't post nothing. They just repost
Mm.
whatever. God bless them. They use it for whatever they like.
You know what? Now we talking about I need to do like a Facebook friend, like start looking at
Purge.
who's and just start deleting folks.
So you're still in January. So what you do is you look at the birthdays every day.
Mm-hmm.
And
I feel like
okay.
that's all I use Facebook for is somebody told me today, literally, they had invited me to a group trip, and they said, "Did you get the invitation?" They sent it in Facebook. So of course I didn't know,
No,
anything
that's
about
not
it.
real. It needs
They
to
had to
come to your
literally,
phone.
yeah, they had to literally show it, to pull it up on my iPad and show me, because otherwise I wouldn't. I'm glad they said something, because otherwise I wouldn't have known. So
Right.
but that's all I use Facebook for, is for people's birthday. That's the only thing I ever go on there for. So
Now it is good for
Mhm.
that to remind you. But now you have your calendar, so if you have people numbers, you just put their birthday on the calendar if they're important to you.
Erica,
All right,
right.
man.
Use the birthdays to purge people. Get rid of
Use the birthdays to purge.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best thing to do. All right. So I'm gonna do one last round robin. Give your spiel on how social media has changed your life. Kevin.
yes.
Wow.
Is that the
How has
question? How has it changed my life?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been a great tool. It's allowed me to. I've made a lot of purchases through social
I know
media.
that's right.
I've just been exposed to stuff. I'm able to get to it quicker. I didn't have to, hunt and find, specifically fashion wise. Like, social media is usually my tool for fashion and finding the things that I want, and maybe, gift ideas, because I like to put gifts together, and every now and then a recipe or two. But yeah,
Okay.
other than that, entertainment, if I need something to laugh at, I'll just go into
Mm-hmm.
the messages, because it's probably a group of memes that somebody didn't send me on something. That's the only thing I'm really ever on, is on Instagram. I don't have no TikTok. I don't have no Snapchat. I have a Facebook, but I'm never on there. I don't know anything. If there's anything else, I don't know nothing about it. All I'm on is
All
Instagram.
right.
And the reason I like it is because it's just photos, and photos is right there with fashion. So that's what I use
Kevin,
it
this
for.
episode you giving granddaddy.
Well,
That's all I Granddaddy.
I hate to give that, but I didn't even really want Instagram, but somebody had to convince me to do it.
But
And
do you do online dating?
Oh no, I don't.
So then, how are you? Never mind.
How am I? Go ahead.
No, that's a story for another day.
Okay.
Ooh, a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget to ask it later.
Moving on.
We haven't heard that in a while.
Miss J.
For me, I think social media has changed. I want to say changed my life, maybe enhanced certain things, as far as having knowledge available where you can like watch videos, like even like me and my husband will send each other posts. You have things like mindfulness posts, things about, we're raising a teenager. I might see some things about that. We're in the basketball, like training our kids. We might send that. Food, new restaurants, place you want to visit, relationship, ideas and different mindfulness things about that. So it's good. There are good things to share on social media, good information out there. You just need to be careful of, the things that you consume. But also, I would just like to say, I hope that people are more mindful of what their kids are doing on social media. Like right now, none of my kids have social media, but I know there are kids who have social media, and I think that that is a big thing. Like, because we were able to see the world before social media. Now I'm giving grandmama. But anyway, we were able to see the world. We were able to see the world before social media, and we know like the difference. You get what I'm saying? And even for us at our big ages, for some adults, it's even hard to live in like reality, right? So imagine
Mhm.
these kids that they don't know the world before social media, and that's all they see. So I just think that people just need to be more mindful of those things. Like, don't have your kids on social media, period. Until they're older, maybe like, high school age or something like that. But
Period.
Mhm.
That's been my thing all day.
right. But also COVID, social media was, tremendous during
Popping.
COVID.
Right.
So
Popping.
I mean it has its moments. It really does. So I
Yep.
think the good outweigh the bad.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Maurice. Yes, if it was not for social media, he would not be one of our number one fans. Hello.
Right,
Thank you,
right,
Maurice.
right.
All right, be the rich uncle.
So I think it just allows you to connect with, stay in touch with family that you don't see often, high school friends. It gives you this sense of I know you, but I don't, because the reality is
Mhm.
20, 25 years that went by, you don't know them people anymore. But because you've seen them have kids, you've seen them grow, it's like, oh, okay, I feel like I know y'all. Also, too, you get to see the negative side. You get to see the social injustices that are happening every day. That in yesteryear, that you would be like, you read about it and you just couldn't fathom that. Yeah, it might have happened like that, but I know damn well it ain't happened like that. And now the fact that we're actually seeing it, it's like it definitely happened like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
You can't even spin it and try to come up with a story no more. So it's like that kind of thing. And then during COVID, it gives you the opportunity to like connect to different Christian communities. Like you realize maybe the church that I'm going to is not feeding me, or I need more enrichment and positivity.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was the other part of it that I kind of liked about social media. And like you said, just access to other things, whether it be merchandise or getting inspiration. What I started to like
Mhm.
is people taking antique furniture or old things and making it new. It's
Yeah.
so amazing that people have that kind of eye to do stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like they
Yeah.
be taking grandparents' furniture and flipping it, and you just be like,
Real poster and everything.
right,
Right.
I know that's right. Listen,
so
we
bad.
getting old, we finding new things.
Right. What
For
about
me,
you,
social
Nikki?
media has been fantastic. You can now make a lot of money off social media if you wanted to. Hence why we need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Even on the podcast platforms, comment, let us know what you think, etc., etc. Social media has been great. I've been able to meet a lot of other people around the world and communicate, learn different things, understand what's happening on the other side of the world. We no longer have to just watch a certain TV show on, showing you what something looks like. We know what people's houses look like, their world looks like, their street looks like across, like you just get this amazing bird's eye view with social media. And social media has been crazy. People be fighting on it, like breaking up, getting back together. It's the days of our lives on there. We done probably screenshot thousands of photos at this point, sending it to each other. Like, did y'all see what such and such said? Oh, it's going down. It has just been crazy. So I'm interested to see what the next 15 years looks like. With regards to social media, I have no idea. It's just up and away. Like, what else can you do? So.
We're gonna look like claymation on that joint.
I'm like, yo, what else is new? Like, what else? Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. We came and rocked it. We all on the East Coast, cold. I ain't never been as cold in my life. I think my iron done dropped, y'all. It done dropped because I'm like freezing. But we hope y'all enjoyed this episode. We all about to go on up here, take our respective showers, butter up, and get under the covers. Okay, hello,
yes,
Glory.
honey. Yes, gotta get up early in the morning.
But listen, y'all have a wonderful week, and we shall see you all soon. Bye.